Good morning, children. Today we will start with the chapter number 8 of your textbook, which is Introduction to Trigonometry. Okay, now this trigonometry branch in mathematics is very important. It is useful for your standard 10th, as you will be learning the basics of the trigonometry. What is trigonometry? In 11th, 12th and those who are going for engineering studies, in the further studies also, this trigonometry becomes a very important topic. So you be very attentive for this classes, trigonometry. Now trigonometry, it comes from the three words. Okay, trigonometry is that branch of science where you are going to study about the relationship between the angles and the sides of a triangle. Basically, trigonometry involves this thing. What are you going to study? You are going to study the relationship between the angles and the sides of a triangle. Okay, so it involves these three words. What are they? Tri. Tri means three. Okay, gon. Gon means sides. And metron. Metron means measure. That means you are going to learn or measure the sides of the three sides of the triangle. Related to that, we are going to study in this chapter. So basically, it is the study of relationship between the angles and the sides of the triangle, of a triangle. Okay? So the study of relationship between the sides and the angles of a triangle is called as trigonometry. Okay? And in this chapter, we are going to actually restrict ourselves to study only the right angled triangles, and we will be we will be finding the relationship between the angles which are acute and the sides. We are going to relate them. Okay, and the ratios of the sides of the right triangle with respect to its acute angles is called as the trigonometric ratios. Just a real life example we will take and try to understand what do we mean by that. See, suppose there is a girl and she has spotted a balloon, okay, air balloon which is moving outside in the sky. So, suppose the girl's spot is A position and she has spotted the balloon at say B, okay. She went inside her house and she called back her mother. Now, she has spotted the balloon at position say C. So then, what is the height of this balloon from the ground? Okay, so अगर पहला situation ले ले, तो this will be the height of the balloon from the ground. Okay, the girl is standing there. Okay, now they have spotted the balloon say at the point here C. Then what is the height of the balloon from the ground? So all these can be found out with the help of trigonometry. Okay, so without measuring the length, we can find out the height or the altitude at which the balloon is at both the positions. Okay, for that we have to find out certain trigonometric ratios. Okay, और वो trigonometric ratios use करके we can find out the altitude of this kind. ठीक है? And very important because this height and distances can be calculated without measuring them using the trigonometric ratios. तो उसके लिए we will restrict our study only to right angled triangle. Also remember कि हमारा studies will be based only for acute angles. Okay, 90 degree, 0 degree, that also we can define, but it is not included in this textbook. Okay, so that you will learn in your 11th class. ठीक है? तो let us restrict our studies to right angled triangles, and the triangle will have two acute angles. Remember it, no? अगर ये 90 डिग्री है तो मतलब ये ट्राइंगल में ये दोनों ही एंगल एक्यूट ही हो सकता है. ओके, So let me name the triangle as ABC. So this is a right angled triangle. ठीक है? अब ये right angled triangle में angle A is also acute and angle C is also acute. We will take one angle. Let that angle be theta, which is represented for C. Angle C को हमने theta से represent किया है. This angle का measurement, let it be theta. Okay? We will try to find a relationship between this angle theta and the sides of the triangle. And those ratios are actually called as trigonometric ratios. So first and foremost, the first ratio is represented as sine theta. Okay. So this is the representation for, this is the sine theta. Before going into that, let us understand with respect to theta, ये angle theta, this angle theta का just opposite side है, it will be called as the opposite side to angle theta. ठीक है? और ये जो साइड है BC, ये तुम्हारा AB साइड था ना, AB side is the opposite side to angle theta, and this your BC side, which is just adjacent to that angle, will be called as the adjacent side to angle theta. Adjacent side to angle theta. So AB is the opposite side to angle theta, and BC is the adjacent side to angle theta. Now what is this AC representing? AC is representing as hypotenuse. ये तो सबको पता होगा, राइट एंगल में ट्राइंगल है तो उसका एंगल ऑपोजिट टू द साइड ऑपोजिट टू 90 डिग्री विल बी कॉल्ड एज हाइपोटेन्यूज. सो हाउ डू यू रिप्रेजेंट दिस sin theta equal to? That sin theta will be equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. That is how you represent sin theta. ठीक है? Then next trigonometric ratio is cosine theta. Cosine theta will be equal to, sorry, this is not adjacent, it is opposite side upon hypotenuse. Okay? Now cosine theta will be represented as, cosine theta is the next trigonometric ratio. It is represented as adjacent side. When I say adjacent side, it is with respect to theta. Okay, with respect to theta, this is the adjacent side. Adjacent side upon hypotenuse. ठीक है? The next trigonometric ratio is tangent of theta will be equal to, tangent of theta will be equal to opposite side with respect to theta upon opposite side with respect to theta upon adjacent side with respect to theta. तो यहाँ पे तुम्हें तीन basic trigonometric ratios का values you have written. You have to learn it. Okay? Usually sin SINE जो है उसको हम कैसे represent करते हैं? सिर्फ SIN लिखते हैं. Sin theta. This will be equal to cos theta. इस तरह लिखते हैं. Tangent को we don't write full tangent. We will simply write it as tan theta. Okay? So this is the three basic trigonometric ratios which you are learning. Basis of this you can have three more. So that I will write, just first to copy down this. So these were the three basic trigonometric ratios. Okay, sine theta, that is sine of this angle theta, will be opposite side upon adjacent side. Okay, adjacent side means it's the side next to the angle theta. Opposite side upon hypotenuse. Okay, cosine theta will be adjacent side of the angle theta upon hypotenuse. Okay, then you have tangent theta, which is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. Okay, now the next trigonometric ratios which you can have is, it is called as cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sin theta. ऐसा है उसका रिलेशन. Cosec theta will be equal to 1 upon sin theta. Now what is sin theta? Sin theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse. So here it will become what? Hypotenuse upon opposite side. Opposite side to angle theta. Okay, whenever I write opposite side, it means opposite side to angle theta. So this is your cosec theta. Then you have sec theta. Actually ये इसका short form है. Cosec का short, it's the short form of cosecant. Okay, I write the full thing first. Cosecant. Okay, cosecant theta. Then you have secant. You have secant theta, which is actually the inverse of cos theta. Cos theta is actually cosine theta. Okay, remember it. But we are in our normal calculations, in our normal phenomenon processes, we are taking it as cos theta. Okay, sin theta. Here हम cosec theta बोलते हैं और इधर sec theta बोलते हैं. Okay, that again will be, now here it is 1 by cos theta. But what is cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So naturally it will be hypotenuse upon adjacent. Hypotenuse upon adjacent side of theta. Okay, so you have got your cosecant theta and secant theta, which we represent as cosec theta. Here you represent it as sec theta. Okay, then we have next trigonometric ratio, which is cotangent of theta or cotangent theta, which is the inverse of tan theta or tangent theta. Now what was tan theta? Tan theta was equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. So naturally this will become adjacent side upon opposite side. Now when I say adjacent and opposite side, you should understand I am talking about the side opposite to the angle theta. So these are the 6 basic reactions which you should, basic trigonometric ratios we call them, you should remember. Okay, cotangent को हम क्या लिखते हैं in short as cot theta. So in your books we will be having, or we will be using sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. That is how it is represented. तो ये 3 याद रखोगे ना, then you can remember this also, because sin का inverse होता है cosecant, cos का inverse होता है secant और tan का inverse होता है cot. ठीक है, cotangent. So remembering one, you can remember the other 3 also. Okay, so first and foremost हमारा basic learning should begin from learning these trigonometric ratios. then only we can carry out the processes. Okay, so first you copy down this. Now we have written the trigonometric ratios with this angle with respect to angle theta. Now suppose if I want to write the trigonometric ratios for say angle A, which is represented by say alpha, या simply A लिखोगे तो भी चलेगा. In your books it is simply denoted as A, B and C. Okay, if angle A is represented in the form of alpha, then what are the different ways in which you can have the trigonometric ratios? Let us write down. Okay, first and foremost let me write the sine alpha. Okay, sine alpha. Now with respect to alpha, which is the opposite side? अब ये नहीं होगा उसका opposite side. With respect to alpha, the opposite side will be your BC. Okay, so I will now rub out this thing. It is not the, so with respect to alpha, the opposite side will be BC. Okay, opposite side with respect to alpha और opposite side of angle alpha. ठीक है, और ये जो AB side है that will become adjacent side to angle alpha. So depends. ठीक है, अगर हम alpha ले रहे हैं then the sine alpha now it will change. Now what it will be? Sin alpha opposite side कौन सा हो गया? BC हो गया. So opposite side, that is opposite side to alpha. Okay, upon hypotenuse. ठीक है, opposite side to alpha is what? BC. Okay, अगर हम उसको represent करें तो BC by AC हो जाएगा. ठीक है, now tell me what is cos alpha? Cos alpha will be adjacent side to angle alpha, adjacent side to alpha upon hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse, that will be equal to what? Adjacent side is AB, so that is AB by AC. You can represent it in this way. Similarly, what will be tan alpha? Tan alpha will be opposite side to alpha upon adjacent side to alpha. ठीक है, what is the opposite side? It is BC and adjacent side is AB. Okay, so you have BC by AB. Now what is cosec theta or cosec alpha, not theta, cosec alpha will be equal to, it is the inverse of sine. That means it will be hypotenuse or one more step you can write, that is 1 by sine alpha. ठीक है, that is equal to hypotenuse, okay, hypotenuse upon opposite side to alpha, isn't it? So what will be here? Hypotenuse is AC and opposite side to alpha is BC. ठीक है, then you have sec alpha, which is the inverse, or sec alpha is inverse of cos alpha. ठीक है, again it will become hypotenuse upon adjacent side to alpha. ठीक है, hypotenuse is AC and the adjacent side will be AB. ठीक है, then what is remaining? Cot alpha or cotangent alpha, that is actually equal to 1 by tan alpha. ठीक है, and tan alpha is what? Tan alpha will be opposite upon adjacent. See, opposite side to alpha upon adjacent side to alpha, so that will be adjacent side, inverse हो गया ना, adjacent side to alpha upon opposite side to alpha. adjacent side कौन सा है with respect to alpha? It is AB. Okay, AB upon BC. तो ये इतना तुमको लिखना आ गया, then you are able to do the numericals. ठीक है, so please copy down this also. Now let us see, if a right angle triangle is represented by A, B, C. Suppose a right angle triangle is represented by A, B, C, and it is given that sin A is equal to 1 by 3 दिया है. Suppose it is given. Okay, so what is given? Given is sin A, it is equal to 1 by 3. Now using this trigonometric ratio, can we find out the other trigonometric ratios? Can we find out? Let us see. Okay, now sin A is equal to 1 by 3. It means that sin A हो गया ना, this is your sin A. Angle A will be this one. Okay, sin A will be equal to the opposite side. ठीक है, opposite side कौन सा है? BC है. Upon hypotenuse, upon AC, which is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, now this indicates what? This implies in triangle, or we will specifically write it as right triangle ABC, the ratio of sides BC to AC is 1:3. इसका मीनिंग ये होता है. Okay, so let me take, they are in this ratio, that is BC by AC is equal to 1 by 3. ऐसा है. So let me take BC as some letter K. Then what will be AC? AC will be 3 times K, where K is any positive integer. ऐसा है. ठीक है. Now can we find the side AB using these two values? You can find. So according to, है ना, Pythagoras theorem, it's a right angled triangle. Okay, so according to Pythagoras theorem, what do I have? I have AB square plus BC square, it is equal to AC square. Our intention is to find AB square. So AB square will be equal to what? AC square minus BC square. ठीक है? What is your AC? It is 3K the whole square minus K the whole square. ऐसा आ जाता है ना? So that becomes 3 square, that is 9K square minus K square, which is equal to 8K square. So you got your AB square is equal to 8K square. Then what will be your AB? AB will be under root of 8K square. ठीक है? So in that sense, what will you get your AB? AB will be equal to under root of 4 into 2 लिख सकते हैं ना 8 को, और K square लिख सकते हैं. So 4 का square root is 2. 2 का square root को हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. So keep it as root 2. And K square का square root will be K. So you got your AB as 2 root 2K. So what did you get your AB? AB value you got it as 2 root 2K. तो अभी तुम्हारे पास तीनों साइड है, तो naturally you can write the trigonometric ratios for all the different trigonometric ratios for angle A. Okay. So sine A already we have. Then what would be cos A? Cos A would be equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. सही है ना? Adjacent side to angle A upon the hypotenuse. Now what is the adjacent side upon to with respect to A? It is AB. So that is AB by AC. What is the value at AB? It is 2 root 2k by AC. It is 3k. So k cancels out. So you have 2 root 2 by 3 as your cos A. ठीक है, cos A मिल गया. Now what is your tan A? Tan A is, just you remember the ratio, opposite upon adjacent. ये बात याद रखिए. Opposite side to angle A and adjacent side to angle A. So what is the opposite side to angle A? It is BC. So that you write first BC, and adjacent side to angle A is your AB. So AB. ठीक है. Opposite BC का वैल्यू क्या है? It is K, and AB का वैल्यू क्या है? 2 root 2k. K cancels. You have 1 by 2 root 2. So that is the value for your tan. अब ये तीन यूज करके हम cosec, sec and cot सब फाइंड कर सकते हैं. So what would be cosec? Cosec is cosec A. It is inverse of sin A. Sin A I have it with me 1 by 3. So cosec A will be 3 by 1, which is equal to 3. Okay. Then you have sec A, which is equal to inverse of cos. Now cos, what have I got? 2 root 2 by 3. So I have 3 by 2 root 2. ठीक है. And cot is inverse of tan. So cot A will be equal to 2 root 2 by 1 over. So we will leave that one. So we have got all the trigonometric ratios just by knowing sin A. Okay. So this way you can find out the trigonometric ratios in a triangle if you are having the any one ratio. Okay. So please copy this down. Even tan A is 3 by 4, then find the other trigonometric ratios of the angle A. So it is the same thing just as we have done the previous question. So it is a right angled triangle. Okay. Let me, A is the acute angle, then let B be the right angle, and let C is the acute angle. Okay. Now it is given that tan A is 3 by 4. Okay. Tan A, it is equal to 3 by 4. But you know that tan A is equal to what? Tan A with respect to angle A, tan A will be opposite upon adjacent. It will be opposite upon adjacent. Opposite side upon adjacent side, that is BC by AB. Angle A का adjacent side is AB. Okay, with respect to A, AB is the adjacent side. Okay, and BC is the opposite side with respect to A. Okay, so you have BC by AB. So that indicates what? BC by AB is equal to 3 by 4. ठीक है. So therefore BC by AB is in the ratio 3 by 4. So therefore BC I can write it as 3k and AB I can write it as 4k. Therefore you can write BC is equals to 3k and AB is equal to 4k. You are supposed to find AC. So AC is equal to how much? First you have to find that. So therefore using Pythagoras theorem, what do I have? AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square. ठीक है. AC हमारे पास नहीं है, वो हमें फाइंड करना है, लेकिन AB हमारे पास है. It is 4k and BC is equal to 3k. So 4k square plus 3k square will be equal to this becomes 16k square plus 9k square. जब मैं 3k और 4k square बोलती हूँ, that means it is this way, okay. So 16k square plus 9k square, so that becomes 25k square. So you get your AC square as 25k square and AC will become equal to 5k. Yes, ठीक है. अब ये मिल गया 5k और AC you write here as 5k. Now tan A is given, no? You are supposed to find other trigonometric ratios. So other trigonometric ratio, let me first find cot A. Cot A is inverse of tan A. ठीक है. अब inverse of tan A means it will become 4/3. ठीक है. Then sin A क्या होगा? Sin A, it is opposite upon hypotenuse, isn't it? Now opposite of A is BC and hypotenuse is AC. So therefore this will be equal to what? 3k by 5k, which is equal to 3/5. Followed? What would be cos A? Cos A is adjacent upon hypotenuse. ठीक है. अब adjacent to A is which side? It is AB and hypotenuse is AC. That is equal to 4k by 5k, which is equal to 4/5. ठीक है. तो हमने cot फाइंड कर लिया, sin फाइंड कर लिया, cos फाइंड कर लिया. अभी रिमेनिंग कौन सा है? cosec A. Cosec A is 1/sin A. Cosec A is 1/sin A. But we know what is sin A. We have just obtained here. So that becomes 5/3. ठीक है. And sec A will be equal to 1/cos A. So that is equal to 5/4. So you have got all the trigonometric ratios. I hope you understand. So you can do it. Now let us come to example 2. What does it say? If B and Q are acute angles such that sin B is equal to sin Q, then prove that angle B is equal to angle Q. So you are asked to find what is or you are asked to prove that angle B is equal to angle Q. So let me take my triangles as it is said that B and Q both are acute angles. So let it be A, B, C. Okay. Another triangle P, Q, R. ऐसा दो राइट एंगल के ट्राइंगल ले सकते हैं. ओके. लेट A, B, C, triangle ABC is right angled at C, and let triangle PQR is right angled at R. Angle B and angle Q are acute angles given. ठीक है. So it is given that sin B is equal to sin Q. So let me write that first. Sin B is equal to, now if you are considering this angle B, then what would be the ratio of sin B? Ratio will be with respect to B, this is your opposite side and this is your adjacent side and this is your hypotenuse. Similarly with respect to Q, this becomes, that is PQ becomes your hypotenuse, then PR becomes your opposite and RQ becomes adjacent. Yes. What would be sin B? Sin B will be opposite upon hypotenuse, but what is the opposite side? It is AC. Upon hypotenuse it would be AB. Okay. So it is AC by AB. Okay. And sin Q will be again opposite with respect to Q upon hypotenuse. What is opposite with respect to Q? That is equal to PR by PQ. ठीक है. But what is given? Sin B is equal to sin Q, given. Okay, so this is given to you. So therefore you have AC by AB, it is equal to PR by PQ. ठीक है. So this implies that AC by PR is equal to AB by PQ. You can write it this way, isn't it? AC by PR is equals to AB by PQ. So in this case we have taken the ratio of the sides of two triangles. Now you have to prove that B is equal to Q. You can prove it once you prove that the two triangles are similar. How can you prove that the two triangles are similar? The two triangles are similar if their corresponding sides are in ratio, that you have learnt in the previous class of triangles. Theorem number 6.4 वो बताता है. So once you prove, already though two of the corresponding sides are in ratio, that is AC by PR is equal to AB by PQ, ये दोनों हैं. अब अगर हम प्रूव कर दें कि दिस इज अगेन इक्वल टू BC by QR, then we can say that the two triangles are similar because their corresponding sides are in ratio. If the corresponding sides are in ratio, the two triangles are similar. If the two triangles are similar, then the corresponding angle will also be congruent. Okay. So once you prove that the other side, that is BC by QR, if it is equal to AC by PR is equal to AB by PQ, then we can say that the two triangles ABC and APQR are similar. So let me write here, let AC by PR is equal to AB by PQ, let it be equal to K. Okay. So therefore AC will be equal to PR into K and AB will be equal to PQ into K. Okay, ऐसा होगा. Now BC by QR will be equal to what? BC by QR. If I take this ratio BC square by QR square, can we write it as under root of AB square minus AC square upon QR square will be equal to what? PQ square minus PR square, है ना. BC स्क्वायर का अगर हमें वैल्यू फाइंड करना और उसका रेशियो ले लेते हैं ऐसे BC स्क्वायर, क्योंकि वही हमें रेशियो चाहिए विच वी हैव टू प्रूव इट इक्वल टू K. So if I write it this way, what would be AB square? AB square will be PQ square K square minus AC square. AC square you have got it as PR square K square upon under root of PQ square minus PR square. ठीक है. अब K square P square कॉमन है तो मैं उसको ऐसे बाहर ले सकती हूँ, K square into under root of PQ square minus PR square, okay, upon under root of PQ square minus PR square. अब K square अगर मैं बाहर निकालूँ out of the square root, it becomes K, which again is under root of, I am writing it below here, that is equal to K into under root of PQ square minus PR square upon under root of PQ square minus PR square. ये दोनों कैंसिल आउट हो गया. So what did you get your BC? Okay, if I am writing under root here, then I should not take it as BC square, I should take it as BC and QR. Okay, so please change this, it is BC by QR, not BC square by QR square. So I get BC by QR, it is equal to K. So AC by PR is equal to AB by PQ, that is also equal to K. So can I write my, so can I write it? I am writing it here, okay. So I have all the three sides in ratio, that is AC by PR equal to AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR, all are equal to K, है ना. So I have all these three sides in ratio, okay. So therefore I can say triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, ठीक है. ABC सिमिलर टू PQR मिल गया. अब ABC सिमिलर टू PQR है, therefore we can say that angle B is congruent to angle Q. Okay, so we have proved it, no? Okay, so this is how should be doing this question. Now look at example number 3. Consider triangle ABC which is right angled at C. So this is how the figure would be, ABC and angle B is theta, ठीक है. You have to determine the values of cos square theta plus sin square theta and cos square theta minus sin square theta. So basically you have to find what is cos theta, what is sin theta. अब ये है तुम्हारा theta. So with respect to theta, your AC is the opposite side, but opposite side you don't have. So first you will find opposite side, that is AC square will be equal to under root of AB square minus BC square, ठीक है. So what is your AB square? AB square is 29 square minus 21 square. So that is equal to 29 plus 21 and 29 minus 21, है ना. A square minus B square फॉर्म है. So this becomes total 50 into 8 which is equal to 200, सॉरी 400, 8 5 40 होता है ना, तो 400. सो बाहर निकलेगा तो 20 यूनिट्स आएगा. सो यू हैव गॉट योर AC स्क्वायर, नहीं AC सॉरी, हाँ, AC विल बी इक्वल टू 20. So you get your AC as 20. So once you got AC as 20, then you can determine the value of cos theta, okay. So first let me determine the value of cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse, ठीक है. It is adjacent upon hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side to angle theta? It is BC. So that is equal to BC by AB, ठीक है. BC का value we have got it as 21 and AB का value I have 29, okay. Then you find what is sin theta. So sin theta is opposite upon hypotenuse, ठीक है. Opposite upon hypotenuse, opposite of angle theta is the side AC by AB. So that is equal to 20 by 29, ठीक है. Now what is the first thing you are asked to do? You are asked to find what is cos square theta plus sin square theta. So what do I have? cos square theta plus sin square theta. तुम्हें प्रूव करना है, नहीं डिटरमाइन करना है what is the value. So what is your cos square theta? It will be 21 by 29 square plus 20 by 29 square, okay. Now if you just calculate the values, no, you will have 21 square plus 20 square, it is upon 29 square. ये बात तो समझ में आ रहा है ना. Now 29 square you should find out. 21 square maybe everyone will be knowing, it is 441 plus 400, ठीक है, upon 29 square. Let me find it here itself. 29 into 29, it will be 9 2s are 18, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, that is 5, 9 9s are 81, 8, 9 2s are 18, 19 20, 26 हो जाता है 1 4 8 4 1 हो गया, ठीक है. So that is 841, but this addition is also giving you 841 by 841, which is equal to 1. So what did you get? Your cos square theta plus sin square theta. I get it as 1. ठीक है. I have got my first answer. Now going to the second one. Second one, you have to prove that it is cos square theta minus sin square theta. You have to find the value for it. So just substitute the value for cos square. Cos square theta was equal to what? 21 square, 21 by 29 the whole square minus 20 by 29 the whole square. Again same thing, okay. You will have 21 square minus 20 square by 29 square, and 29 square common है, so we can take it as the denominator and आप ऊपर वाला हम लोग subtraction में रख सकते हैं. So that is what you got, cos square theta minus sin square theta. ठीक है. Now this is equal to 441 minus 400 upon 29 square is 841. So you get 41 upon 841. So this is the value for your cos square theta minus sin square theta. Okay, just check with your textbook question answer whether it is coming out the same way or not. You will get 41 upon 81. So this is how you should be solving. Only thing you have to remember that you are supposed to learn the ratios. Sin theta, what is the ratio, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, etc. Okay, then you will be able to solve the question. So I hope this is clear with you. Example 3, we will stop here today. Next time we can take the rest of the examples and then do the exercise. Okay, thank you.